So turkey neck, double chin, submental fullness, Kybella. We made a fun video, Michelle Phillips and I, so take a look and get your questions all answered about all the above.
The double chin, the turkey neck. I mean, this thing, it's like, where did this come from? And so many friends of mine are saying the same thing. It's like, what is this? Now there is something relatively new that is an injectable that can actually get rid of that double chin.
Yeah, it's called Kybella, and it's an injectable that actually dissolves fat. And it not only dissolves fat, but it also tightens the skin after it dissolves the fat. So you're getting like 2 for the price of 1.
What are the reasons that we get this double chin?
I a lot of times think it's about our technology these days. Like, we're always constantly looking down, but I always say too, like, the skin has to sag somewhere. You know, if we're losing the bone, we're losing the fat in the upper face, are we gonna sag around the mouth? Are we gonna sag at the neck? Or are we gonna sag lower near the collarbone? That's typically the 3 areas I see in my practice where people sag. So it's just one of those areas where, unfortunately, you're aging, but the good news is there are a lot of things that we can do these days to conquer that aging.
So share with me how this works.
Okay, so it's an acid that naturally breaks down fat. So someone really smart took and made this synthetic version of it. So that's how we're able to duplicate it and pass it on. So it's just like little injections that go along the areas that bother the patient. As soon as it's injected, it starts breaking down all those little fat molecules. They are permanently going to be gone away. They're not going to grow back. And because of the inflammatory response that you get from the injections and the breaking down, it secondarily tightens the skin where the injection has occurred. So you get a tighter neck and less fat.
What's the downtime?
So Kybella, because it is creating an inflammatory response, there is a possibility for some swelling. Some people say 2-3 days. Some people can have pretty significant swelling. Some people don't have any swelling at all. It is an injection, so there is also a possibility of a little bit of a bruise. And then as the inflammation starts dissipating, there can be some palpable little nodules or tenderness, but typically that all resolves in about 8 weeks.
And when do you see the results of it?
I feel like you start seeing it around the 6-week mark. In the studies, they did injections every 4 weeks, but I feel most people these days are now doing 6 to 8 weeks as far as for the repeat treatment.